And I'm learning how to sell the crowd like a Pegasus rider.
Stuff happens in your department, and if you train, you get to know them.
Tickets are $6 for children and $16 for adults. And Smiley told me there are 2 bowls, so you might see me on one, especially living here in North Dakota.
Yeah, so our weather up here is so variable, anything from snow and ice.
With the rising cost of eggs, now is probably the best time than ever to own a chicken. Well, thank you so much for your time, and thank y'all for joining us. Another good option is a good all-season tire. He spends so much of his time teaching others about our 26th president's life, Teddy Roosevelt. Here with Kelsey and Patrick. And we're going to talk about the Minot Fire Department is training on ice rescue, which is something they try to do at least once a year. And behind me, they're at it again. Ducks, pigs, sheep, a cow, even a llama.
Palm of the heel, kind of on the sternum, there you go. And then you're going to interlock.
Make sure your connections are clean and make sure your battery has enough cold cranking amp. For KX News in Minot, I'm Lauren Davis. Dressing in layers can be helpful whether you're outside or inside. If you want to help out animals like these, don't forget to donate to the Mondack Animal Rescue. If you don't have an ice scraper, you can take an old card and scrape off the ice. This one would be placed about here.
Yep.
Until then, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful afternoon. Meals on Wheels is a national program in virtually every community to address senior hunger and isolation. And the Minot Commission on Aging delivers meals to those over 60 in Minot and the surrounding areas.
Every day they come, whether it's rain or shine or whatever, or 38 below wind chill, they come and help us out every day, take care of our seniors, deliver meals, make sure that the seniors are doing well in their homes. It's a fantastic deal. Minot has some of the best volunteers in the state. They do it every day. They're a big help to us.
Volunteers spend their time delivering meals and speaking to meal recipients. And one volunteer even loved his work so much, he even works on staff for the Commission on Aging.
A few of the people that I know actually worked here, and they just asked if I was able to volunteer one time. And at the time I was working evenings, so I had days available, and so I started doing it. And later on, I started doing it with one of my friends, and we just kind of turned it into a day. We would come volunteer and deliver meals, then we'd go out for lunch afterwards, and it was a very easy way to give back to the community. It took about an hour at tops out of our day.
And the recipients are just as excited to see the volunteers as the volunteers are to deliver and talk with them.
I think it's special, and the ones that come always greet you. You feel good. I've become good friends with 2 of them who always spend about 10 or 15 minutes. They bring it to me the last one, and then we visit, and we've become friends, and they're just great.
They are also excited for the meals as well. Maurice Foley says he's been getting the meals for 3 or 4 years now.
Oh God, they're great. I've never had a bad meal of all the menu comes. It's just great. And I have my sister-in-law gets them in Grand Forks, and they're not like our meals. Well, the ribs are awful high on the list, but they're all good.
And just from seeing the interactions between Hughes and the meal recipients, I can tell how Meals on Wheels brightens everyone's day. For KX News, I'm Lauren Davis. Your hone these skills or kind of learn some new skills.
Well, you never know what you're going to get into every day to day. You get some stuff happens in your department, and if you train, you get to know more and more about it. So it becomes second nature. You don't really think of what's going on in a live situation. So this is how they can train and actually learn from different instructors and also their peers.
So how long has this state fire school been going on?
Fire school's been going on for around 70 years now.
Is it always held in Minot?
No, it was in Bismarck and in Mandan years before. It's on a contract base, so we just go from wherever we get the best deals per se, but the best facilities also.
So you said this is for a weekend. How do firefighters get to choose what classes they take?
We open up the classes, and then it goes online, and then they can register for the classes, and they can know if they're full or not full. So they kind of first come first serve on classes, but we usually never fill all the classes. You can always squeeze more people in. We're always willing to do that.
And so I know that firefighters are here to learn these or take these classes, but why is it also important just to get departments from around the state together?
Well, it's kind of like the camaraderie, You learn from different people, I'm from the southeast part of the state. And I can take a class with somebody from the Northeast, and we do the same thing, but a little bit different. I can learn, hey, this way is maybe way better than how we do it down there, and I apply it to our department.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Appreciate it.
Reporting from the State Fairgrounds in Minot, I'm Lauren Davis. The North Dakota Horse Expo is in town, and I'm learning how to sell the crowd like a Pegasus rider. Various performers will be in Minot this weekend performing at the expo, but one unique group is made up of two 11-year-old girls.
They travel all over the country, and you will fall in love with these two little girls.
The Pegasus Riders are an award-winning duo made up of Maddie Gatrell and Liberty Cunningham.
At the IFR this year, Maddie got 3rd place with her pony Razor, and last year at the Dusty Crane contest, I got 1st place. And we also placed again with our double trick riding act.
Maddie and Liberty do various acts, including trick riding and Liberty horsemanship with their horses and pony.
I really love the adrenaline rush and like the crowd cheering and everything. It's just, I don't know why, it's just a really exciting thing.
The two will be performing in the Equiganza, a special performance happening each day at the expo.
If you just want to come out and be entertained and see all the pretty horses in a setting that, you normally don't see. And between the Canadian Cowgirls, the Pegasus Riders, Dally and Spanky and their literally dog and pony show, you've got world-class entertainment.
The Pegasus Riders can do amazing things on horseback, and if you want to try it out for yourself, you can join their class on how to train your horse to do tricks.
Be patient, and you have to work hard and work through probably everything because there's going to be a lot of stops in the way, but you have to just go through them.
And Maddie adds that ponies can be a little harder to train, but it's still doable.
With ponies, they have a lot of sass and it's a lot of patience. I'm actually working on training one right now.
Both girls are excited to be in North Dakota to do what they love and even inspire others to do what they do. If you want to see the Pegasus Riders in action, then come out to the North Dakota Horse Expo. For KX News in Minot, I'm Lauren Davis.